guys, welcome back to Matthew Whispers, and we are back in our Minecraft world in the 13W36B snapshot, I believe it is, where when we left off I was just busy smelting some stuff in there, and I was going to continue the mine, which I have done. I've continued the mine all the way down. I haven't actually started doing any mining or anything yet, but you'll also notice that I've started actually decorating the inside of this room, which I'm going to actually use as storage. So what I'll probably end up doing is just knocking out... Oh, what's down there now? Oh well, this is interesting. I actually didn't even plan that. I was going to say I'll end up knocking these two out and putting a chest down here, then a chest just above and a chest just above, so I've got 3 chests. But I will quite happily explore this little cavern here. We have a ridiculous amount of coal at the moment. I think we've got like 4 stacks or something, which we actually converted into coal blocks, so actual blocks of coal to use. So I don't think we're running out of coal anytime soon. The reason I'm still actually collecting it up is that we still need to get the XP that comes out of the blocks. So every time I see any sort of ore, I'm mining away, no matter what it is. So that's actually a dead end, but that's leading out onto the roof. So I could always mold this into some sort of a room later on at some point. So for now, I'll just close that back up. And yeah, like what I was saying is we'll have a double chest there, we'll have a double chest there, and we'll have a double chest there, since they can't actually be opened on the roof. So what we're actually going to do today is go out, explore the world a little bit, and try and collect as much wood as we possibly can. So eventually what I want to have done with the house is the entire house made out of wood. So you can see I've actually cleared this little side path bit off, but other than that I haven't actually done much else since the last episode. So oh, there's some sheep as well, that's perfect spot. And there's some coal, there's actually quite a bit of coal around by the looks of it. So well, what have I got? I haven't got any iron on me. It might actually be worth not killing these off yet. I'm going to go and make some shears and maybe start a little animal farm going as well at some point. So I believe the house is just off on the... oh, there it is. So well hidden, I've walked straight past it. So let's grab any... there's the iron. I actually found 6 iron ingots or 8 iron ingots on the way down there. Oh, iron ore I should say, that I've smelted in ingots. And I'll just make those shears and go and get some of the wool of these sheep. You may remember at the end of last video, after I'd said I was going to go off and do a little bit of exploring, I didn't actually do particularly much. I just sort of wandered around a little bit aimlessly, and I mainly went off in that sort of direction, and it's all just trees and things, but I didn't particularly go far. To just be careful not to kill anything unnecessarily. So I'll pick up some of this coal as well. I should make another pickaxe before I came out, but I should be fine. All I'm really doing at the moment is going to cut down trees, so collect up this bit of coal and we'll start going to work on some of these trees. So the one pet hate that I have in Minecraft is when I play on a multiplayer server and people leave trees half cut down. It's my OCD just goes insane because everything has to be cut down properly for me. So is that everything in that tree? I believe it is. I'll collect as many of the saplings as well to replant or eventually start off a tree farm and things like that. I think I'll see if I can find any of just straight up trees like this one here rather than fiddling on trying to actually cut down every single block in every single tree. There's a couple of saplings there. You'll notice at the moment that I'm actually only going for the oak trees. I prefer the oak wood over any of the other types. So for now I'll collect up the oak wood and eventually I'll move on and start collecting some of the other woods as well. There's another tree right on the edge of this cliff. It's actually an extreme hills biome in the new update, so oh wow. There's a nice little marshland slash, in fact I think it must be marshland over there, so this bit's all just forest. And that'll be, yeah, that looks a lot like marshland. There's an awful lot of pigs and things around here as well. I need to be quick because the sun's about to go down, so I'll head back because I've actually got some wool now. And I'll be able to go ahead and make a bed and I'll be straight back outside. So let's just cut straight over there. Right guys, so we are now back in the house. Let's quickly make a bed with some of this wood that we collected up. And there we go. And now we can sleep quite nicely, but where to place the bed for now? I think if I place it, I need a bedroom, that's what I need. Let's actually quickly make up a tiny little bedroom for now. Oops. Oh, there goes the pig. Plenty of iron though, so it's all good. If I had any sticks it would be. So sticks and iron ingot. There's an iron pickaxe. We're not going to make this unbelievable or huge right now. We're just going to dig our little hole to put our bed in. And the bed can go right there. And let's go off to sleep. And here we are back out and yay, it's daytime. Such a wonderful world of Minecraft. There's some zombies burning away after they try to chase me. Let's kill them off anyway. And there's a creeper. Right, so I'm going to have to be careful now because the creepers actually don't burn in the sun. So while I'm wandering around, I've just got to be careful that that doesn't happen. So is that actually, yeah, it's done quite a bit of damage. Let's just fill that back in. And, yep, and keep going. So let's actually, while we're here, take out some reeds and replant them along there. There's another creeper as well. We are still on the hunt for a lot of wood, let's try and collect up as much as we can, and we can redecorate the inside of the house. I think, how much have I got them in? I haven't even got a stack yet, so I'm probably going to need around 2 stacks of wood, or of this colour of wood, before I've got enough to completely fill with what I want to do. I think we actually are going to have to start taking down some of these trees. There's a lot of saplings there from before as well. Let's just quickly grab these saplings and start replanting. That's a lot of saplings. That's 17 saplings. 17 saplings. I think we can actually just sort of group them all together here as well. So yeah, that'll be great. I can just, when they're all fully grown, I'll be able to just hop straight in the middle and cut them all down. So chop, chop, chop. I feel like a real life lumberjack with all this wood. If I can just reach up here and get this last couple of logs. I think this could be the last one there. I think that's the last one. Yeah, I think so. Right. So now, where there's a sheep in the tree now. That's normal. Especially in Minecraft, that is very normal. There's all sorts of brand new things. I'd love to talk to you today about the 1.7 update. On my little wander around, I did actually find some of the things that are brand new in Minecraft. So you can see over there, I can't actually zoom in, but there is some rose bushes over there, which are basically different flowers, which are 2 highs or 2 blocks high, rather than just the standard grass, which is 1. There's actually also a tall version of grass, so I haven't seen any around this sort of area yet, but it's basically just long grass, so 2 of these up in the air. Let's actually see if we can quickly get some seeds, see if we can get many seeds at all before we leave as well. So we've now got a stack of oak wood, and you may also notice that a lot of the squeaking from the chair and some of the background noise has been removed. The squeaking from the chair I've actually replaced out my chair, so I've now got a solid wooden chair, which is not very comfortable at all. Instead, so that it doesn't sort of rock backwards and forwards. If I can spit my words out, it doesn't rock backwards and forwards, so you don't hear that annoying squeak anymore. And as for the microphone, I've basically improvised and sort of done a wind tunnel cover over the top of my mic. So it's a very cheap piece of equipment, as I like to call it. What it is a piece of paper which I've rolled up into a type of circle, or not a circle, but a cylinder, and I've taped one end of it to the input on the microphone, so that it just sort of points at my mouth from the actual microphone piece. So it's covered, so no noise will get in other than through that little gap there. So hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys as well. We're actually going to go and head back now and see how much wood we need, if any, after we've started replacing some of this out. So what I actually want to do first is create a couple of eventually when it. In fact, I'll just knock out where so the other door can actually be put in and not completely silly. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 doors putting in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. First one down there, and second one down there, third one down there, and fourth one down there. Right, that's going to really annoy me, so I'm going to have to move this out just by one and see if we can. I'm going to actually have to completely move this wall out so that it doesn't look out of place. There we go. Put that there and that there. How does that look? That looks much better. Let's just actually, let's see if we can make some little let's push that across there. Not this one out as well. I'm very sort of picky when it comes to designing my houses, even though I'm not very good at it. I do enjoy the selectiveness of building all these huge new structures. So now we can start digging up some of the floor for the house. So let's turn all of that straight into wooden planks. And we will start up here. So first thing I'm concerned about is actually the roof. So let's get a spade built. And just quickly eat. We'll set about taking out the roof. Let's just hope we don't break out onto the surface while doing this. I don't think we will. I'm gonna have to turn this one into a one-way door instead than on a, since I can't work it out. Let's actually get rid of some things here. Let's get rid of some of the wood that I've got. And I'll be able to place that down. And I've got a spare door now. I've got 3 spare doors actually. And a half slab. There we go. Yeah, I think. Does that look right? It doesn't particularly look right, in all fairness. I think, you know what, I really want to completely redo this, because I think it looks quite bad. I think I know what I want to do now though, so I can hear lava. Or is that zombies outside burning? Yeah, it's zombies outside. I think we're going to probably have, yep, right on cue. Go away. Is that another one? Go away. And yeah, so I've got a feeling that's going to happen a few more times. I've completely decided to redo all of this. And there we go. I think that's going to be a lot better to both in aesthetic looks and the ability to just sort of run straight up through the stairs. eventually. I may even have, well, I'm guessing I've probably trimmed some of that out because that took far too long to use as a video. So let's put some wood in there and get rid of, I think we'll get rid of all of this along here as well, won't we? Let's just make the entire house out of oak wood. That's great, isn't it? That's much better. And fill in this little wall here. There. Now all that's left to do is sort of fill the entire room with wood, but I think that can wait till another day. I think what I want to do